Okay, so you're considering trying out one of the rideshare services like Uber or Lyft, or you've been using one of the rideshare apps because you and a few of your friends want to go out for a night on the town for some dinner and maybe some drinks, and you're doing the responsible thing by not drinking and driving. Or you just simply want to use the rideshare company to get to work or school because you want that dependability and a higher level of service than that traditional cab company or the overcrowded choice of public transportation. Now, whatever your reasons are, and I'm sure they are great reasons, but if you live on Long Island here in New York, that service that you've grown to love and depend on just might not be there for you. Why? Stick around and I'll explain. Welcome back to Cops Court and Coffee, and as always, thanks for sticking around. Now, before I get started, I just want to take a second out to welcome my new subscribers, say hello to my old ones, and I have to give a special shout out to the administrators and members of the Facebook group Long Island Uber Drivers 2.0. So now, some of you might be asking yourself, what does Uber and Lyft and all of these rideshare companies really have to do with Cops Court and Coffee and what this channel is all about? Now, I'll be the first to admit that this really isn't the type of video that I normally would do, but it definitely fits in what I do because at the end of the day, there may be many reasons that I can give, but the main thing for me is about the safety that these guys provide for everyone on the road at any given time. Now, that's going to be a whole entirely different video, but let me explain briefly what the issue is for many Long Islanders and the drivers who perform the vital service for the residents of Long Island. Now, it's because of this woman, Suffolk County legislator Bridget Fleming. Now, she wants to impose a moratorium on the services that you depend on because she claims that Uber and Lyft desperately require regulation. Now, this is a statement that she recently made at a hearing, and she did also say that both companies offer undeniable benefits. Listen, it's not about regulation. It's about the 4% state tax on ride-sharing revenue that she wants funneled to Suffolk County to help fix the county's transportation deficit of $10 million. Now, if this piece of legislation actually passes, it's going to hurt a lot of individuals and families on Long Island. It's going to hurt the drivers, it's going to hurt their income, it's going to hurt the economy. It's going to hurt you because without these drivers, you're going to have to figure out how you're going to get to work, the train station, the mall. You're going to have to figure out how you're going to take care of your day-to-day responsibilities. I know, it's going to be with this dinosaur, right? Good luck. How many of you have horror stories when it comes to their dependability? I know I do. Now, the second issue out there is there's an insurance problem a lot of these drivers are facing. Now, my understanding is that drivers are being threatened by their insurance companies that they're going to be dropped, and from what I understand is that some have already been dropped from their insurance companies because they are using their personal cars for ride sharing. Now, New York State Governor Cuomo signed into law, which took effect June 29, 2017, giving the State Department of Motor Vehicles the sole regulatory authority for all ride-sharing activity outside of New York City. Wait, didn't Suffolk County legislator Fleming say that Uber and Lyft needed regulation? It's not about regulation. But anyway, there's a whole list of rules and regulations that must be adhered to before one can drive or continue to drive for any rideshare company. All right. Now, this insurance issue is a big problem for these Long Island drivers. So right now, this very moment, there is work being done on behalf of these drivers. Now, whether you're a driver or a rider, you can help. First off, if you're a rider, please use the link below and sign the petition to help stop this moratorium of the island's rideshare. Secondly, if you're a driver, go to Facebook right now, request to join the group Long Island Uber Drivers 2.0. Okay? The administrators are gathering information for an upcoming meeting with the rideshare union IDG. Now, if you've been threatened that you'll be dropped, or if you've actually been dropped, these guys need to know right away. And of course, you gotta have proof of this, all right? So I provided some links in the description below that I think will be helpful, and I hope you guys really help the cause, because this is an important issue that's going to affect all of us. Please leave your comments below and let's continue the conversation. As always, until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.